selling, tuloy-tuloy content, tuloy-tuloy gaming with new Smart All Access 99. May 9 gig ka now for 15 days. Load now, live more today and tomorrow and after. The day after. Live selling, tuloy-tuloy content, tuloy-tuloy gaming with new Smart All Access 99. May 9 gig ka now for 15 days. Load now, live more today and tomorrow and after. The day after. Tuloy-tuloy live selling, tuloy-tuloy content, tuloy-tuloy gaming with new Smart All Access 99. May 9 gig ka now for 15 days. Load now, live more today and tomorrow and after. The day after.
We are still waiting for the other participants, and also we're still waiting our guest speaker for today. So, nakapamahaw ra ba? Wala. Oh no. Okay. So, while waiting, pwede mag-ila-ila sa usag-usa because today we invited students from public high schools and also the private high schools and also colleges and universities. Okay? So, if you have time, if ganahan mong makikila-ila sa usag-usa, I know nagkamit mo during DSPC, NSPC, RSPC. So, don't miss the chance to know each other. Okay? Where are the advisors? Advisors, thank you so much for being so supportive to your students or student journalists. Also like to acknowledge the presence of Mr. Rexy Barle, the President of Cebu City Association of School Paper Advisors and Coaches. Where are you, Sir Rex? Good morning, Sir Rex. Yes, Dara. Ang pinaka-active nga President. Wow. And also, acknowledging the presence of our discussion reactors, Ms. Melanie Nang of Cebu Chamber of Commerce, Mr. Calvin Cordova of Manila Bulletin, Mr. Carmel Claire Therese Estenzo, Cebu Archdiocesan Digital Communications Ministry, and Mr. Nathanael Flores of Don Carlos A. Gothong Memorial National High School. Wow, daghanag fans ni Sir.
Home court advantage.
Wow. And also, Ms. Reyna Orio, the EIC of Ang Suga School Paper of Cebu Normal University. Good morning.
Hello. So karon
Energy check to.
Karon ako kakita kanang mga batan-on nga murag hinay kayo nga energy.
Logi, murag unsa ni nakulangan sa tulog or wala
Hello.
ka pa?
That's more I like it. Yeah.
Wow.
See, I think I understand why they act like that because some of them kinsa ang mga wala nag-breakfast dere.
Ay kabalaka natay snacks later. Thank you, Smart and PLDT.
Ang mga wala nanigog, actually naman may photographic memory ni Lian. So
Yes.
we know kung kinsa ang dili mo mo response.
Okay.
Alright, but anyway guys, kidding aside, this opportunity for you today to learn. I hope that you have your pens and papers or whatever.
Yes.
gadgets that you have today. We're going to have a very good guest speakers, no? And we're going to have like a lot of keynote speakers as well. That's going to be asking question for our speaker today. And so I hope that you guys are going to take notes on a very good topic that we're going to talk about today. Because even us, now, even us that are already in the media, this platform to learn is actually a very good chance for everybody. And as young as you should be very grateful for the opportunity that is given to you, no? And we should be grateful as well for your advisors. Pakpakan natin yung mga advisors, be. Of course, no? And of course, the association that help you to grow your talents and crafts. Because at the latter day, I tell you guys, just to share you a quick story. I used to study here in Cebu City, Don Carlos A. Gothong Memorial National High School. And I think I only went here for the 7th grade and the 2nd quarter of the 8th grade. And then I flew to Manila to finish my studies there. But I went back here, and yeah, I tell you that, you know, the learnings that I had with journalism actually amplified to where I am right now. And I think Leah,
Wow,
you're a
baka
journalist
proud.
as well.
Kay Puhon sa Storm, no? Nasa uban ani nila mahimo ng mga journalists, no?
Exactly.
Sa Sunstar and other media organizations, mapa TV, radio, sa broadcast,
And
di
it's
ba?
always
And
gonna
writers.
be, yes, that's true, Leah, no? And it's always gonna be your power and being equipped with, with the information.
Yes.
Because again, the media is an ever-changing landscape.
Yes.
As long as the information as well.
Okay, energy check sa balik base. Hello. Wave lang tabi na. Sunstar Cebu!
Inay gihapon,
Inay
Leah.
kaayo.
1, 2, 3! Sunstar Cebu!
Yay!
That's what you call an energy check.
Okay. So aron mas ma-energize pa ta this morning na ay mga trivia questions from Smart. So kinsay makatubag na ay prize. Okay? So may we call Miss Kiara from Smart? On. Okay?
Hello, good morning. Hello. Oh, very good. Again, gisulti ganihan dapat energy today kay nindot jud ka mga topics nga i-discuss this morning. So, before we proceed to our talks, of course, manghatag sa mail mga ginagmay nga prizes from PLDT and Smart. So, ready na ba mo? Essay day ang mga ipabuhat sa inyo, ha? Okay ra? Okay ra, magpa-essay ko? Dili, of course. Okay, so trivia questions lang. Okay. So, ready na ba tanan? Sige. So, kisa may mga PLDT and Smart subscribers dire. O mag-expect yun ko ha, nga kabalo mo sa answers ani ha? Okay. So, for the first question, sayo na kayo name. Who is the chairman and CEO of PLDT and Smart? Okay, clue, ang initials kay MVP. Sige, palihog kasi mag-una. Okay, hello. Okay ra. Okay ra dire? Sige, hello. What's your name?
Good morning, ma'am. I am Bridget Cones Dalagal from the University of the Visayas.
Oh, from UV. Okay, so unsa may atong answer kinsa ang chairman and CEO of PLDT and Smart?
Mr. Manuel V. Pangilinan.
Very good! Sakto! So, si MVP ang atong chairman sa PLDT and Smart. So, pwede nimo mag-claim ang imong prize dito. Okay. O, sayo na kayo, no? O, ready na ba sa next? Next. So, PLDT and Smart, PLDT will celebrate its anniversary in November. So, akong question, ikapila na ni nga anniversary sa PLDT? Bale, November. Sige, kapila na. So, how old is PLDT this year? Sige, una, dere. Okay. Hello. What's your name?
I am Daniela de Papinis Bideniega.
So, what is your answer?
32.
Wrong. Sorry. Next, okay. Oh, siya? Yeah, yun.
96.
96, very good. That's correct. So, 96 years na ang PLDT this year. Ama, pwede na mo ma-claim imong prize here. Sige. Oh, sige, ako na rin naog. Sorry po. Sige. O, diba? Hinay-hinay lang, igdagan, okay? Okay, kani, kinahanglan siya ni ma-research, ani, no? Sige. Unsa ang tawag sa anti-scam portal sa Smart? Unsay tawag sa anti-scam portal sa Smart? Diri ninyo i-report ang mga scam texts. Hello, nag-una sis. What's your name?
I am Justin Castro from Cebu City National Science High School, and ang anti-scam portal of Smart kay Huli Scam.
Scam, yes, that's correct. So you may claim your prize there. So ang Huli Scam portal, diri ninyo i-report ang number no sa inyong mga madawat ng mga scam texts. Okay? Sige, for the fourth question. What is PLDT and Smart's corporate shared value program called? What is PLDT and Smart's corporate shared value program called? Sige, gamitan siya ang inyong mga data to research. So, diri sa atong corporate shared value program na aming mga i-implement na mga initiatives for the communities. Sige, ready na ba sa imong answer? Corporate Shared Value Program of PLDT and Smart. Sa may nga na nga program? Sige. Sige na ako'y clue. Ano siya? PLDT and Smart Blank. Ano siya? Yung name. No. Sige. Yes, ma'am.
Good morning, everyone. I am Ashley Marie Prentes from the Cebu Normal University. I think the answer is PLDT and Smart Communities.
Yes, correct! It is our corporate shared value program, ang PLDT and Smart Community. So, pwede din mo mag-claim imong prize dito. So, okay. Okay, last one na lang. Last question. By the way, pwede ninyo i-follow ang PLDT and Smart Communities FB page para makita ninyo ang among mga CSR programs, among mga gibang buhat sa communities. Okay, next. What is the official corporate news page of Smart Communications Incorporated? Official corporate news page o Facebook page sa corporate news sa Smart. Sige, hello.
So my name is Mario C. Matias and I'm from the Cebu City Don Carlos A. Gothong Memorial National High School. And my answer is Smart Newsroom po.
Very good, it's correct. So Smart Newsroom is the official corporate news page of Smart Communications Inc. So palihog pa follow ana sa Facebook and Twitter to get updates no sa Smart. Okay, thank you very much and congratulations sa winners. Napatay round 2 later. Thank you.
Wow, thank you so much, Smart and PLDT. Okay.
Hello. Alright, again, thank you sa ato ang sponsor. No? It's really engaging and I can see that the youth energy is really vibrant when it comes to this kind of activity.
Okay, so Storm, para mas ma-check pa nato ang ilahang energy.
Yes.
Ato ning tawgon tagsa-tagsa
Ang
mga
eskwelahan.
participants sa mga nagkalain-laing schools dinhi
Yes.
sa Cebu. Okay.
So whenever your school is cold, you may rise and shout whatever chant you wanted to do. just so you can, your presence can be felt, no? Okay, ready na ba mo? Ready na ba mo?
Ready na ba?
Wala pa, ready na ba mo?
Ano, nag-practice man ang uban. Uy, unsa
Kasabot
ni?
pa sila dito.
Nani
Kasabot.
cheer. Nag-practice man.
Okay. We'll start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Where's the Abellana National High School students?
Wow. Murag kuwang lagi to. Murag dili kayo energy.
Ay. Papakusgan ba kahana sa...
Okay, balik daw,
Balik
Storm.
na, alright.
Oh.
Where is the Abellana National High School student?
Aw, kana. That's the energy, Jude. Mo na yung energy. Okay? How about the Mambaling National High School? Wala, Biniverse.
Grabe, Gen Z ka.
Gen Z. Very Gen Z.
Of
Wow.
course, magpapilbi ba ang Cebu Normal University BA Communication major in Broadcast Journalism students?
Wow! Broadcast journalism. BA Communication. Mao na yung major nila, Storm, Cebu Normal University.
Yes.
Ang broadcast journalism. So, nalipay tanong nga ni participate ang mga taga CNU sa atong event.
Thank you guys for coming.
Thank you guys for coming. How about Alaska National High School? Wow! Nasa likod. Nasa sila sa likod.
Well, that's a start. That's a start.
Okay. Kini Storm.
Asa man sila? Maglayo-layo dyan
Layo-layo
sila,
gid
no?
ni sila gibiyahian.
Where's the
Storm.
Talisay City National High School?
Wow!
Uncovering the
Ala,
truth.
oy.
Grabe.
Mao din nag-practice.
Ano nito? Real or pake?
Oh, real or pake? Okay. Wala oy nag-practice. Padung siguro sila
Gamay na
dire.
naman good sila. So dali na makasabo.
Yes.
Magkasinabot. Good job, guys.
Okay. How about Don Serios Menya Senior National High School? Wow! Go, go, go. Para mag-roof kami.
Kini silingan
Go, go,
jud din
go.
ako sila kay taga Banawa raman ko.
Okay.
Asa man ang mga taga Tisa National High School. O sana kabuok?
Pisa National High School! Wala ni appeal si Sir. Hala, taga Sunstar
Supporter.
man na si Sir. Pero ni appeal sa Tisa National High School.
Bias daw ka, sir, ha?
Miss Mildred. Okay. How about Zapatera National High School? Wow, mga beauty queen man ni Storm. Oy, ang taga Zapatera.
Nang barog sila na.
Balik daw, be. Balik daw, be. Ipakita daw ang beauty queen wave.
Okay.
Once again, Zapatera National High School!
Ah,
Wow, mga beauty
ka-cute.
queen, ka-cute. Cute gyapon, Storm. Okay,
How about
next.
kanisa, no? Where is the Cebu City National Science High School? Oy, represent,
Wow,
no?
Wow.
SHS represent.
Kini
Nice
Storm,
one.
kay murag usa ni sa mga pinakadaghan karong adlaw. University of the Visayas Main Campus! Ay, gamay ra lagi.
Sunshines?
Sunshines, wow.
Anong sunshines?
Okay,
Campus
Campus
Chronicles.
Chronicles. Good morning, Sunshines. Good afternoon,
Morning,
Sunshines.
sunshines.
Okay.
Asa man ang tanglaw ni Lapu-Lapu Senior Journalist? Grabe, mauni ang pinaka-nonchalant. No? Wala sila ni Barog, wala ta, nagkaon na og chips.
Okay, cute
I like
kayo.
that.
Kini Storm, ang next is medyo layo-layo gid ni sila. Naagid ni sila sa two rides, I think.
Yeah,
Oo, pero thankful kayo ang Sunstar because nanganhi gyud sila.
Yes.
Talampan National High School! Talampan! Wow!
Nindot kayo sila color
Pwede
dito.
barugan to.
Pwede yung
Kanang
barugan.
barugan ba? Para makakita mi.
Mao ni ang mga anak mo sa Bini, no?
Wow, lapig kayo.
Pink kayo
Bini.
sila, no?
Okay, once again, Talamba National High School. Wow,
Abante.
very pink.
Nindot kayo.
Yes.
Pero wala lagi sila ni move forward.
Lagi.
Ano ba ako gabante?
Yes.
No, bitaw.
Okay.
Next is, ang atong mga silingan lang diring dapita, no? Tejero National High School.
Yay!
Mona.
Hello, supportive ang
Right,
tanan.
No, I love it when someone shows out their power and energy.
Wow.
Because when you're a very charismatic person, people will follow.
Wow.
And that's really good, no? That's
Yes.
very nice. Yeah, yeah. How about, let me hear you, Cebu Eastern College Incorporated.
Wow, wala. May pabaw.
Very demure.
Wow, very mindful.
Very mindful.
Wow.
Very cutesy. No?
Yes. Okay, next. Benedicto College. Wow, wait
Wala
wait
pa siya.
naman kayo dyan.
Hello, guys. Hello there.
Thank you so much for coming,
And
Benedicto
of course,
College.
dili na to kalimtan, no? Ang atong partner
Okay.
diri karon, the Don Carlos A. Gothong Memorial National High School.
Wow.
Daghan na to.
Daghan jud ay.
Okay,
Daghan jud
now
ay.
let's give everyone a round of applause. No?
May we call on our discussion reactors to please be here on stage. Ms. Melanie Nang, Mr. Calvin Cordova, Ms. Carmel Claire Therese Estenzo, Mr. Nathanael Flores, and Ms. Reina Aureo.
Let us occupy the seats in front. Thank you. All right. So current guys, we're done with introducing everybody that's present here. And right now, we're about to start our program in a little while. So I hope that you have already set your mind, no, with the discussion that we're going to have today. And of course, we will make sure that we're going to make it as engaging as possible.
May I request everyone to please rise for the opening prayer to be led by Mr. Rexy Barde, the President of Cebu City Association of School Paper Advisors and Coaches. And please remain standing for the singing of the Philippine National Anthem.
For all the Catholics who may make the sign of the cross in the name of the Father, and of the Son, of the Holy Spirit. Amen. Heavenly Father, we gather today with grateful hearts, thankful for the opportunity to come together. We ask for your guidance as we embark on this journey of seeking truth, telling stories, and making a positive impact. Bless each of us with wisdom, integrity, and a deep sense of responsibility in all that we do. Help us to remain steadfast in our commitment to ethical journalism, always striving to be the voice for those who need it most. May our words inspire, inform, and promote justice and understanding in our community. Strengthen the mentors and leaders who guide us, giving them patience and wisdom to nurture the growth. As we launch this new chapter, we pray for your blessings and protection over all our endeavors. May this gathering be filled with meaningful connections and fruitful discussions. We offer this day to you, trusting in your guidance and grace in all our efforts. Amen. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit.
Ayan ang pambansang awit ng Pilipinas. Kayang magiliw, ewas ng sinakalan, alam ng puso sa titik mo.
Good morning, Cebu!
Baka naman
Wow!
dyan. Okay, you may now sit
Take your
down.
seats.
All right.
Wow. So we welcome you all to Sunstar Cebu's annual Reaching Out to Future Journalists with the theme Building Junior Journalists Plus Keeping Cyber Safe. My name is Lian from Sunstar Cebu.
And I am Storm from Sunstar Cebu.
Okay, ang pangutana diri Storm. Excited na ba ang tanan? Okay, wave daw be. Excited na ba ang tanan? Sure? Okay, so
No, I know that everybody's excited. I want to contain that excitement because first, to give us these welcome remarks, may we call on Mr. Nathanael Flores, the principal of Cebu City Don Carlos A. Gothong Memorial National High School. A round of applause for him.
Good morning, everyone. When Sir Nestor Ramirez asked me the question if we have a venue for this event last week, I did not hesitate to picture from that perspective there and send it to Sir Nestor because I firmly believe that this event shall give a better perspective and with the hope that students can be more proactive in improving public schools or any school that they are into. As you see, we have Cebu City Don Carlos A. Gothong Memorial National High School as the venue. This school came into being because of the philanthropy of Sir Albino D. Gothong. From the slums, this public school is now the venue of this event. Hoping that that kind of philanthropy shall also be within our hearts, that we can share it to each and every one for us to uphold what needs to be upheld. That is the truth. And hopefully, when we go back to our respective schools, we can tell them that this event shall continue as it is needed from one day to another. Salamat sa inyong pagtambong, hinaot nga dili makawang ang atong pag-ari, hinaot nga mahatag nato ang angayan natong mahatag sa atong eskwelahan alang sa kalambuan. Sa Sunstar nga mo sponsor ini, daghan atong pakpakan ng Sunstar. Kung dili patungod nila, dili ko kahatag sa ako ang welcome address diha ninyong tanan. Sa tanan nga niya, daghang kayong salamat, mabuhi tang tanan.
Thank you, Sir Flores. Again, we are very grateful for Cebu City Don Carlos A. Gothong Memorial National High School for allowing us to partner with them. Because again, if it weren't for this venue, we wouldn't be able to give the opportunity sa ating mga learners today. Is that right, Lian?
yes, Storm. And also, to give us her opening remarks, may we also call Miss Mildred Galarpe, the Associate Publisher of Sunstar Cebu.
A round of applause, please.
tingog. Online journalism. Saan ninyo dakon ang tingog para madunggan? We're the voice of the... Awan na, hagbong. Voice of the voiceless. So, kinahanglan dako atong tingog. Anyway, thank you. Welcome, everybody. Would like to thank our speaker. He's fresh from... Secret, I'll tell you later. But we'd like to thank our panelists who really took time para makashare sila nato sa ilang very important insights. They're coming from different sectors. So we have Reina Aureo. She's fresh from the national competition for the National Press Conference. She's the editor-in-chief of Ang Suga. Naon sa to? Ang Suga. And we have Sir Nat, the principal. Of course, our area vice president for the Philippine Chamber of Commerce, Miss Melanie Nang. And coming from our breed, Mr. Calvin Cordova, reporter of Manila Bulletin and vice president of the Cebu Federation of Journalists. Maingot akong junior journalist. And we have Carmel Estenzo from the Archdiocese of Cebu. So, today, we are thrilled to have you join us in this exciting journey into community journalism. This program, the Junior Journalism Program, is designed to ignite your passion for storytelling, sharpen your writing skills, and empower you to become the next generation of leaders. This is part of the Cebu Press Freedom Week celebration. This is Sunstar's forum called Reaching Out to Future Journalists. And that is why our discussion today is very important. Is journalism still relevant in today's digital landscape? Hinuktok mo, no? Daghan pa. Anyway, so in today's digital age, the role of journalists is more crucial than ever. Through this program, the Junior Journalism Program, you'll gain hands-on experience, learn from industry experts, and explore the dynamic landscape of modern media. Whether you're interested in writing, photography, digital content creation, the Sunstar Junior Journal Program will provide you with the tools and knowledge to make your mark. We extend our heartfelt thanks to our sponsors, Sir Nat, for our venue. To our longtime partner, PLDT Smart, thank you for the support. And of course, to Cardinals, thank you very much. And for making this program possible. Together, we are shaping the future of journalism. So let's embark on this journey together and make a difference with every story we tell. The Junior Journalism's program the first coverage started with the Sinulog 2024. Kinsa tong nangapaig sa SRP. You learned a lot from that coverage. So from Sinulog, we moved to Siviraa. Diba? The challenge there is how to write sa sports. Pero challenge kay first time sa atong nag-sports writing. All of you are not sports writers. Diba? But there are terms. But nakalabang ra gyud ta. Ang pinaka-latest nato is Pasigarbo, di ba? Until wa ta niabot og 3 AM atoy. Kay martial law niya ta sa inyong parents. Pero taas na ang biyahe sa Junior Journalism Program. And we welcome everybody who is here who wanted to join the program. Later on, we will have that explanation or discussion of how to go through the program. So with that, I welcome everybody to the Sunstar Reaching Out to Future Journalists Forum. Thank you.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for Miss Mildred Galarpe. No? Again, I hope that you guys really felt welcome with her message because again, this is the start of something big for you guys. This is an initiative for you to really hone your skills and hone your craft out here. So now?
Okay, so a short trivia storm. Didn't you know nga lahi atong Reaching Out to Future Journalist event karon? Again, it is because ang atong mga invited audience came from different public high schools and private high schools and also selected colleges and universities in Cebu. Okay, so now let's proceed with the most awaited part of our program. Our forum with the topic is journalism still relevant in today's digital landscape.
Ladies and gentlemen, our guest speaker is a prominent figure in the media industry, particularly known for her work in promoting gender equality in newsrooms. She is the director for Southeast Asia at Women in News, a program by the World Association of News Publisher, or WANIFRA. Her role involves leading initiatives to increase women's leadership and voices in the news industry across Southeast Asia. Before her current role, she held various positions in marketing and communications, including leading a commercial team at Frontier Myanmar and working with several other media and marketing organizations. She is also passionate about community development, focusing on supporting underprivileged women, especially during the COVID-19 pandemic. Ladies and gentlemen, with our invited international guest speaker, let's give a round of applause to Miss Kin Thandar. Would it be okay if I'll bring your laptop there? So
No, I need my laptop because I need. So that's all right. I think I can just talk like that. I won't need to connect it.
So that everybody can see your presentation. All right. And there we go.
I need to change this. Can I change this one? Hi, morning, everybody. I'm so sorry. This is just taking a couple of seconds. Hi, good morning. While we are fixing this, I just would like to say thank you so much for Mildred and Sir Nestor for inviting me to be here. I just arrived this morning, 5 o'clock. So if I'm not making sense, please bear with me. My name is Tanda. Full name Kindanate. I am basically originally from Myanmar, but now I'm based in Chiang Mai, Thailand. So how are you feeling today? You guys are in the heat. You want to guys move to the other side? No, it's okay. Okay, don't be shy. I don't know what to say because this is totally different crowd from normally what I do presentation to. So what do you expect me to tell you? 1, 2 topics, please. What do you think I'm going to be sharing today? Yes. Hi.
Good morning, everyone. I am from the Cebu Normal University. What I'm expecting for today is to learn about the journalism, as what I've seen in the screen as well, is the journalism's resilience, accountability, and so much more about journalism. I think that'll be all. Thank you so much.
Right. Can I get your name?
I am Ashdi Marie Fuentes from Cebu Normal University.
Thank you very much. Thank you so much. I see there's someone. Yes, please.
I'm Jen Hershey P. Alterado from Abeliana National School, and I hope that your topic will be about knowing more what the importance of journalism is. And there are some actually that wanted to become a journalist, but it seems that there is something going on yet into them. So I want to, how do you portray it in front of the camera, or how would you be what you call already good at writing and you don't fear anything anymore about it?
Awesome. Well, that's going to take another day, isn't it? Thank you so much for sharing. I hope the presentation is ready now. All right. So today I'm going to be talking about, I have 20 minutes. So my presentation, I made my presentation very short for like 10 minutes. And because I want to give more time for the question and answer, I want to share what I know. And I also would like to invite the professionals sitting on the chair. And, let's just talk. So today I'll be talking about the relevance of journalism in today's digital landscape. I will start with introduction to myself, if you can see. Good. So, like I said, my name is Kindana. I hope everybody can see this. Not really, never mind. I am the director of Southeast Asia for Wanifra Women in News. Now we call it Wanifra Win. I am also the lead of Global Digital ABC program, where we're focusing on helping our media partners like Sansa Cebu for the business sustainability, how to make money on the digital platforms. So that's what I am gonna talk a little bit about today. And like our wonderful MC introduced, before I joined Wanifra Win, I worked with several media organizations in Myanmar, including Frontier Myanmar, very deep, in-depth analysis, investigative journalism, at the reporting media organization, and then Myanmar Times, one of the very top English weekly newspaper in Myanmar, and then also Mazima Media Group, which is one of the biggest online media group. But my experience, my background always has been making money, business development, sales and marketing department, and then also leading the marketing agency that runs under media organization. So this is me. So I have 15 plus, almost 20 years of experience in business development, marketing, communication, and the project management. Don't ask me how old I am. I am old enough. So let's just give you a little bit about the organization that I am working with, that I'm very, very passionate about. It's called Wanifra. It's World Association of Newspaper, where we are pushing, promoting the press freedom, and then also independent media organization, business sustainability. So under Wanifra, we talk a lot about journalism, we talk a lot about press freedom, and then also how to maintain the business, how to make more money on the revenue stream. And also, under Wanifra, we do a lot of conferences that is tackling on the challenges that we are facing in the digital era, working with AI, and then also how are we going to develop new products to make money on the digital platforms. So under Wanifra, we have a small programs, which one of Wanifra Women in News is one of the subs program, where this is a program where I am pretty much focusing on. And this program has been established since 2010, so it's almost 15 years now. And throughout this 15 years, we have been trying to achieve our goals, which is trying to bring the gender balance and then also diversity and inclusivity in the news media organization, and then also in the industry, last but not least, in the content. And not only that, we also work together with our media organizations where we are helping them to build the safer media working environment in the media organization. And what do we mean by safer environment in the media organization? That means no sexual harassment, no online harassment, no violence in the working place. And then also, when we are talking about gender, not talking about only men and women, but also about the minorities. Yes, that's about it. And we've been working really, really hard. So throughout this 15 years, we've been working in 3 regions, Southeast Asia, Africa region, and Arab region. And in 3 regions, we operate our operations in 20 countries, in 20 different countries. Like, for example, in Southeast Asia, I oversee the operations in Indonesia, Philippines, Vietnam, and Myanmar. So throughout this 15 years, we work with 1,243 media organizations. And we have delivered all of our different trainings over to 7,275 media organization and also individual. So as our program, what we do is we run a program where we promote women in the media organization as a leader. So we deliver lots of leadership accelerator program to mid to senior level women, from editors to CEO to executive director and then also managing director, where we equip them with the leadership skills, which I don't know, maybe I will see you in about 3-4 years in this program. And then also, so these are the program. I'm gonna run very, very quickly on this. So this Leadership Accelerator program has been very, very successful in terms of promoting women in the leadership position, because we have very less voice when we look at the leadership position in the media industry. Because media industry has been always known as male dominant, but now we are really promoting women in the leadership position, like high-end leadership position, which we believe that having women voices in the leadership position will help the media organization build safer working environment and making more inclusive decision. So that's about it. That's our organization, and that's where I work. That's who I am. Any questions so far? I love this.
Hi, my name is Yoriel Charmty Reyes from Donserio, and my question is, I hear that Women in News is like an organization that encourages inclusivity and diversity. Is that right? How do you go about that in Myanmar? I want to know, like, how easy is it to encourage women to join in male-dominated fields?
Who is joining her in terms of asking that question? Who wants to know about this? Wow. Okay, so what do we do in terms of promoting women? How do we do it? Is basically when you look at in the industry, the existence of women in the media organization is 50-50. For example, looking at the newsroom, when we have like 50 staff, we could say, especially in Philippines, we could say 30 people out of 50 are women, right? So we are looking at two different perspectives, assisting and then also promoting women in the leadership position. But from this assistant, from this out of 30 women editors, how we will have only maybe less than 10 holding the leadership position, for example, like editor-in-chief, also executive editor, and then also CEO or COO. So according to our research, we have less than 40%. 40% increase from 25% when we started running this program 15 years ago. So how do we do that? So when we talk a lot, we do a lot of like research, we do talk to the women in the media industry. The main common challenge is glass ceiling. Have you ever heard about this word before? No? Okay. So glass ceiling is something that is blocking in front of you, but invincible. For example, comparing to men being in the working place and then also women being in the working place, when they go back home from the office, men might probably take a little bit time and then rest. But the women, what do? As soon as they drop the bags, they just jump into the kitchen, or they just jump into taking care of the kids. And also, when we talk about promoting to the leadership position, when we ask them, hey, you know, you're doing a great job, you're very talented, you're completing all the tasks with 100% successful rate, do you want to take over this editor-in-chief? Then women tend to say, oh no, I don't think I can do this. Because I have family to take care of, I have kids to take care of, I have house to take care of. So these are the glass ceiling that we always say. We have less women in the leadership position doesn't mean that they are not talented, doesn't mean that they are capable of taking the leadership position. But because of these sort of glass ceiling, and also it's because of the culture norm, especially in Asia, in Myanmar, for example, and then also in Indonesia, women are always one step behind. It might probably be the same similar case scenario in Philippines, maybe not. So that's where we equip women with the confidence, where they've been offered with the leadership position, for them to be able to say, yes, I can do this. Yes, I can take over this position. Yes, I can do the time management. Yes, I will get the assistant that we need. Because this is a conversation where we always stop. We're like, no, I don't think we can handle this. I don't think we have time to manage this thing. I don't think I can travel because I have the babies. I don't think I can cover this. I don't think I can do. There is no I don't think, but they don't really think really deep how to solve these problems. So we equip them with the skills to negotiate with the editors who are suppressing them, who are giving a hard time, and then also critical thinking, how to manage the team better, and then also emotional intelligence, how to manage the team from inclusive thinking, decision-making perspective. And then also women already have nurturing instincts. It's built in us, right? And how do we bring that into a workplace and then make safer working environment? For example, I will give you more example related to Myanmar, because Myanmar is having most difficult situation in terms of reporting, in terms of media organization operating in ASI media. So women has been always, they always have been in a second place, but now they become third, fourth when they're thinking about promoting within the very limited budget, limited human resources. And also because of the safety situation, they've been in a safe house, sharing with other male colleagues, 4 or 5 different people in the same house for so many months. That's where they started really scared if they complain something about harassment, if they complain something about the salary, they will lose job and they won't be able to support their family. That's where we come in, and then we told them, we give a lot of training in terms of emotional intelligence, how to manage high stress level, how to be resilient, how to break free, how to break your thoughts where they're not to be stuck in the same position. So after 2 years of maintaining the training for the same group, some of them even changed the whole newsroom organization structure starting from doing 10 minutes sort of like meditation, self-reflections in the organization, in the newsroom. And that's where she managed to have like very difficult conversation where they never thought they can have it before. And then also how to shift the team where she is trying to put the right skills in the right position. That also changed the whole structure. Although they have a minimum team power, the productivity of the team increased in the past 2 years. Of course, now she's talking to the editor-in-chief, now talking to the owner of the media organization, how she can make the team better and also make the organizational level changes. It's a long answer. I hope I answer. Okay, so I will continue to my presentation because we are running out of time. Before we talked about the challenges that we are facing, whether it's still relevant to the digital era, let's talk about the core mission of the journalism. What is the value of journalism? Why are we doing this? I already gave you the answer. Who wants to talk about informing the public? Why do you think it's a core mission of the journalism? Anyone? So let me continue. So informing to the public, it's about storytelling. There are information around us happening every second, every minute around us, around the world, around the city, around the region. So there are also people, unlike us, who doesn't have the access to the information, who doesn't have the privilege to understand what exactly is happening around us. And that's where media plays our roles, informing the public, collecting the stories, collecting the data, collecting the information, and turning it into a story where people can easily understand and also easily absorb from what's happening around us. And then also, journalism is the backbone of an informed society. So, and also because journalists serve as a mediator and then also bridging the gap between inaccessible information and the public sphere. Explaining, again, like complicated concept in the simple words. And also, journalism serves as a check on power. I'm sorry, you can't see the presentation, but you can ask any question if you have. Serving as a check on power, like exactly what's happening in Philippines. So not only exactly in Philippines, but also in other countries, people who are holding the power in the country, who has the power to steer the country, and also who can make the decision what to do, what not to do in the day-to-day life of people in the country. So journalism, media is the only, not only, one of the 4 pillars where we can highlight the wrongdoing of the politicians, of wrongdoing of the people who is holding the power, wrongdoing of the people who is changing the future of the country. So if you're thinking you're becoming a journalist, don't forget that you have that power, or you will have that power. And then also, the information that we share, the story that we share, the article that we write, facilitate informed decision making, not only to the people with the power, but also those who are making decisions in your life daily. So for example, what to buy for your school, which school are you going to, which university are you aiming to after your high school. So these sort of all the decision making for your parents, also for yourself, and also for your colleague, and what sort of community that you want to be in. What snacks you want to have, what soft drink you want to drink, which shop you want to go to after high school. All this decision making, it's by the journalism, it's by the information that we're sharing on media. And also, journalism plays one of the fourth pillar of the states in each and every country. So it's very, very important, and also very valuable job that we are doing. So there is a quote saying, I still believe that if your aim is to change the world, journalism is a more immediate short-term weapon. So who wants to hold that weapon? Okay. So, is this still relevant? So, before we talked about this, journalism resilience, who wants to share the challenges that we are facing, you think that media organizations are facing in this era? Can you give me one or two challenges that you think?
I am Catrice Abigail. I am from Abeliana National School. I think that one of the challenges that we campus journalists and even journalists face in this digital age is that everyone can share information online. There are a lot of vloggers, there are a lot of journalists, wannabe vloggers who shares information online, and those information doesn't really go through so much fact checking, and that's why it's really a problem, because the information that people consume really do affect their daily decision making.
Thank you very much. Fact checking indeed. Anyone else?
With what is happening right now in our world, some countries are deprived, some minorities are deprived of their only power, and that is their voice. And such as Myanmar, they are oppressed as of the moment. And I want to ask a question. What is the purpose, or what is the role of the digital world in exposing the truth, and for people to know what actually is happening, and for journalists like us and you guys to speak for people who are deprived of their voice?
That is very, very important. That is very important. Great job. I will be
Good morning, everyone. I am Army Ilumba from Abeliana National School, Light of Lapu-Lapu, and I actually wrote my question/challenge. In this digital age, AI is much more progressive, and it got me thinking, are journalists still relevant even when journalism can be done through artificial intelligence and deliver a much better output?
That's a very different perspective from what we are knowing. Thank you so much for sharing. Sorry, can you share the question again about Myanmar?
Excuse.
5 minutes.
Okay, I heard that there is something happening in Myanmar right now, especially with their government. People are oppressed. I saw a news from years ago, and I think it's still happening. So people are oppressed of their voice, which is their only power, just like what I said earlier. Now I want to ask, what is the purpose? What is the role of the digital world in informing not just the people of Myanmar, but us and throughout the world, for us to be aware that our voice are important and exposing government and making them accountable of what they're doing?
Let me tackle that in this presentation that I'm going to do it right now. That's a very good question. So in terms of the journalism, my time's up, so I have to really wrap up very, very quickly, but we'll come back to the Q&A. I'll also come to you individually to answer your questions. So the role of the digital era in this very critical, very depressing situation, the political situation that's happening not only in Myanmar but also in Philippines and also in Indonesia and also around the globe. So what is our role in terms of digital era is basically we can help transform our information into very simple formats where we can reach to diverse audience, not only talking about the politician, not only talking about the people from embassy, diplomats, but also yourself. Like, we can really adapt very complicated, in-depth analysis information to 10-second video. That's where I see the advantages of the digital in the media industry, and also not only that, we can transform that into different storytelling in terms of infograph, in terms of like the blog or the conversation that is happening on TikTok. So I see these are the very important of the digital presence in this complicated political situations, especially that really help us to encounter the disinformation, where especially the Philippines government is trying to brainwash, similar to Myanmar military, to brainwash people and then also feeding with the wrong information, which you exactly said, it can manipulate to the massive audience or massive population in the country. And also that really help us to reach the global. Not only we're talking about what exactly happening in Philippines, but also we can we can share what exactly happening in Philippines on the spot in real time. For example, the war zone, for example, war situation happening, typhoon, and then also killing, and then also torturing, all that things can be on the digital platform right away at real time and live, I mean. So I think that's where the digital role plays in this critical situation, complex situation in terms of the political. And also engaging in the digital era where we are using AI. Somebody asked AI, and now, so like 2 years ago, in end of 2022, at the global conferences, we were talking about how AI can take over the journalism, or journalism is going to be doomed, is it going to be banished? But now what we are trying to work with AI is trying to develop the content leveraging the AI tools, for example, like summarizing of the long 4 pages article, or simplifying the very complicated in-depth analysis reporting, and also using AI for the content strategy development and content writing. But of course, at least at the very, very last, we really need to do fact-checking whether the AI information is correct or not. And then you also really need to have like human editors who is counter-checking all the AI writings and all that. So my last slide, the conclusion is why journalism faces significant challenges across all this AI across all this so many different platforms on digital, competing with the influencer. Its core function is informing the public with fact-checking, holding the power of informing the public, holding power to account, and providing credible information remains essential. It is still very, very important because the digital landscape has shifted how journalism is practiced, where we used to rely 110% on print version, but now you can read the news anywhere at any given time. So the journalism, distribution of the journalism might probably be evolved, but still remains very, very important. I hope I made sense. I hope you understand what I am trying to deliver the message, but if don't, please, I am here. Please ask more questions, and then we will come back with the Q&A session. So for now, allow me to wrap it up, and thank you so much for listening. And I'm here for you if you have any questions.
Hello, thank you for that, Miss Finn Tanar. But now, our panel, our advisors here, the floor is now open to ask questions for Miss Finn Tanar.
Hello, hello. Okay, so good morning, Miss. Good morning, everyone. Morning. So I feel so proud to represent the student sector here in the panel. So I'll try my best to make sure that my question is relatable to everyone here. So I'd like to add up on the premise about artificial intelligence. So what can you say about journalists or campus journalists that are overly dependent on What can you say about journalists or campus journalists that have grown overly dependent on the power of artificial intelligence? Will we be still considered as campus journalists when all we do is just, copy paste what we see or what we get from AI tools such as, unsa nga mga AI tools, guys? Chat, GPT, okay, and unsa pa? Okay, but Gemini, will we still kanang be considered as journalists if all we do is copy the works of a robot or a product of technology and siguro tweak it a bit and then call it our own? What can you say about that? Does that in any way kanang violate or violate any ethical standards or whatsoever?
Right. That's a very good question, and it will be long answer, but I'll try to make it short. So, like I said, like 2 years ago, we see AI as a threat to the media industry, but now the trend is really, really changing. So what we are trying to do, first to answer your question, is it ethical? Not 100%. Is it reliable 100%? I would say no. So what now the media organization at the global level is trying to do is to make use of AI tools in terms of translation, in terms of content strategy development, in terms of summarizing the article. But copy pasting, no, I wouldn't say it's the best to use of AI tools. But what you can do is, rather than reading 10,000 research or like long paper reading to get one article, you can just copy paste it and ask the AI tools to give you a summary. So based on those summary, you can build the article on it. And then also, rather than reading thousands of articles to understand one thing, you can just copy paste all the link which I hope it at the free version. Then you can ask for the summary. What are the articles talking about? What is the common topic they are discussing on each article? And also, you can use it for the infographic. So AI has been really evolved in terms of building the image, building the infographic based on the information that you give. And also, yes, now the media organization, including like Rappler, they are building the AI guideline, how to use AI tools in the newsroom, but not to 100% rely on. Also, there is one discussion that we had at the conference, AI conference. They were talking about if we can use the AI at the writing level, at the strategy development level, why are we using human being at this level? We can promote human to better position. For example, managing people, how to make use of this AI tools in the newsroom. So it's sort of like seeing it as a threat, but also you have to really understand how to make use of the tools, but always bear in mind as a journalism ethic. I hope I make sense. Thank you.
Good morning. I am Mr. Nathaniel Flores,
Hi,
school principal of this institution, Cebu City Don Carlos A. Gothong Memorial National High School. I am very much interested on your discussion, specifically that you are from Myanmar. As I see it in the academic level, I would say campus journalism would sometimes be at the dictates of the teachers or the principals who would disagree. Just like in Myanmar, they are having their military junta as the government caretaker or something, which would I say, I have not gone there yet, information is very controlled. In the same manner, when we say campus journalism, if a teacher or a school principal would say this would put our school in a bad light, how would junior journals do something in such a way that still the truth prevails? Just like, for example, are you going to write in your article a public school teacher who beat the back of a student because of something? It is very publicized. Yes or no? Very big yes, very big no. Those are the crucial things that we have to think, not just what happens, what beautiful things happen in school. And that's why I would say that would be very crucial, because some students, journalism students, would also be thinking of their grades. What if I insist on writing and my grades would be deducted because I did not follow the instructions of my teachers? In digital age, I would say, some teachers would say, take down your post in the Facebook because that would be bad. Despite the fact that those things you wrote are really the actual happening in your campus. And so, as our topic is all about relevance of journalism in digital landscape, this is the challenge for us. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I hope I understand you correctly, but if I have to add to you this, is the social media, usage of the social media at a school, and then I hope I'm answering you correctly. Sorry, your question was?
How are we going to make campus journalism relevant, just like in Myanmar? That is, the information is very controlled. In the same manner, we have that in school. The information are also controlled. But then, in social media, we cannot control that. But some teachers would really say, come here, what have you posted? Take it down. Do I make
Sorry,
sense?
yes, it makes sense totally because my brain is getting slow. I've been traveling for 24 hours. My apologies. So yes, how is it relevant for the digital at the campus level, social media, usage of the social media? You cannot control how the school, how the student uses social media, and also at the level of the public using the social media. But what we do, what we are also trying to do, especially in Myanmar, is we are trying to develop sort of like, we have the Press Council Institutes in Myanmar now, but based in ASI, that is member with a different media organization. And that's where we are trying to help, we are trying to guide people the awareness of the social media effect in their life. And we are trying to also build sort of like a guideline for media organization. I'm not really sure about the high school because I'm a bit far from that. But what we are trying to do now for the individual media organization is we are trying to develop the social media guideline where all these newsroom members, who are mostly the reporters, follow them, what to post, what not to post, even when they post it, how to write it, not to affect them in terms of the safety and security and also the organizational level. So I think that might probably be something that you can think of at the campus rather than controlling each and individual not to write how to write it, but to guide them the do's and don'ts on the social media, and also that's a way of educating them how to make best use of social media. Thank you.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I am very thankful to Mildred of Sunstar for inviting me today to be one of the panelist reactors to the session that we have here in celebration of Cebu Press Freedom Week. And I'm also particularly happy because my school is represented today here in this audience. I'm a graduate of Cebu Eastern College and I saw them there. So that's my alma mater, so I'm glad to see them. And I do understand that our audience today are all high school students, right? And right? All high school. And I do believe that you are at that point in your life where you are contemplating on what you plan to do in the future, right? So how many of you plan to become a journalist in the future? Raise your hand. About 20%? 20% of you? So the talk today might inspire you. And me, representing the business sector, I am past president of Cebu Chamber of Commerce and Industry, and the chamber represents the business sector here in Cebu. Currently, area vice president for the Visayas, covering 23 chambers in the Visayas. Journalism is important for us. That's why I readily accepted the invitation, especially also after having heard the talk of our speaker, Ms. Kin, because it's important, news is important for us in the business sector for us to make informed decisions. So the news that journalists share, whether before it was physical, right? Now it's digital, is important because it's the trust that the business sector has in the journalists. And that's important for us to make our decisions in how we would like to conduct our various businesses. So that trust is very important. And I believe that we share that trust with our Cebu journalists. So it's very important. So as high school students, it's important for you to note that it's not only shall we say, the highlight of being journalist, but the content that you share with the public is very important. So you have to make sure that that content comes from a reliable source. And it's also our responsibility as members of the business sector to provide you with that source. So we are always interviewed for various events that affect the economy here in Cebu. That's one aspect. Another aspect that I'd like to react to is one shared by our speaker, Ms. Kin, because of a question coming from the audience. And that's about diversity and inclusivity and being a woman leader. It's not easy being a woman leader. I can say so myself. I'm the second lady president in the chamber, second lady president in the 120 years history of the chamber. So there are only 2 women presidents, and it has not been easy, but it can be done. It can be done because it requires time management, as what our speaker said, but it also requires the sincerity and the knowledge and the reliability. So we have to make sure we do our homework, we learn our craft, and we share our time with whatever advocacy that we believe in. So it can be done. Women leaders, if you aspire to become a woman leader in the future, it can be done. But you need to build your skills. You need to show that you can do it. Thank you.
Thank you, Melanie.
Just a quick reaction to what my co-resource speaker said about a student being called out for writing something on Facebook. While the right to freedom of expression is fundamental, this is not absolute. There are things that should not be brought to social media. It can be resolved internally because there are rights of certain people that have to be protected. So as campus journalist, you have to bear that in mind that freedom of expression is not absolute. So you have to be careful, otherwise it will put you in trouble. As to about that, our topic, the relevance of journalism in the digital landscape. The rise of social media, these mobile devices, has actually made journalism more relevant. Along with the rise of these digital social media platforms, is also the proliferation of misinformation and fake news. So for us who are in the journalism industry, it is our job to give the public an access to right information and genuine information, because not all the things that we read on Facebook or social media are true. Unlike in newsroom, as one student mentioned earlier, in newsroom, all stories go through layers of fact-checking. Agi pa na siya mga editors to make sure that what are being published the next day are accurate and genuine information. That's all.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Miss. Thank you, Sunstar, for inviting me here and for giving the church a chance to be heard in an event like this. So I'm Carmel from the Cebu Archdiocesan Digital Communications Ministry. Thank you, Miss, for your insights. Indeed, journalism is not just relevant. It is essential in nurturing informed and engaged communities for our ever-evolving world. Social media has transformed how we consume information, but it has not diminished the need for credible journalism. In fact, it has amplified it. One of the most beautiful impacts of good journalism on society is that it can touch soul. It can inspire people. When we deviate from proper, reliable, and responsible journalism, we might end up posting however and whatever we want without thinking of its impact on the audience. And unlike the mainstream media, our mission as church communicator is not just to deliver news, but to bring the good news to the people in the digital space, and that is Jesus himself. As what you have said earlier, Miss, there are a lot of digital influencers nowadays, and many of us turn to them for news and guidance. My first question is, how can journalism, especially in Catholic or church context, reclaim trust and authority in this space? And in line with that, in covering issues related to the church or religious matters, how should journalists balance reporting facts with respecting faith in their audience? Thank you.
Thank you very much. Okay, where do I start? Being the influencer and then also accuracy and being trusts on the influencer. Like, I'm gonna share what we've been talking about at the conferences, at the global level, at the regional level, when we are facing with, so like now a media organization are facing not only on other media organization as a competitor, but also the social media, different platforms, and then also the influencer, YouTuber, which can be only one person, and then also which can be teenager, where they're having more than millions of readers and followers rather than the media organization where we are investing 20 people in the room. So how are we going to tackle this? What is the discussion, ongoing discussion on this is 4 or 5 years ago, we used to see them as a threat. We were like, oh no, they are not fact-checking, they don't do the fact-checking, whatever they're saying is, it doesn't have the foundation, they are not authentic, and so on. And they are not ethical in terms of from the journalism perspective. But now the trend is really, really changed. And also it really depends on what sort of audience are you trying to reach as a media. Because the influencer, the people that follows the influencers are mainly teenager, Gen Z, and younger. If you are targeting to those target audience, then you might really need to change your business strategy, bringing them on board, and how are you gonna work with them in order to reach the audience that you wanna reach. So what, in the Euro, what we media organization are doing is they collaborate, for example, with the TikTok sponsor, they collaborate with the influencer, they give them a training how to be, how to write the story, how to tell the story from the journalism perspective with ethics. And also, they sort of like share the revenues in terms of simplifying the in-depth analysis story in their form, in their own form, but sort of like what are the most important facts that they really need to mention in the stories. That also really help educating like audience like this, the importance of the journalism, and then even when they write or tell the story on TikTok, on Facebook, on YouTube, like 6 WH are the must that they need to mention in this 10-second or 20 seconds video. So these are the trend that's changing. And also in Philippines, the probe media, I'm not really sure what you heard about it. It's an investigative media organization. And they write a lot of research, they write a lot of analysis stories, which are very complicated, difficult to understand. But what they do is they collaborate with drag queens, and they simplify all their storytelling in their drag queen forms, and they promote all these articles.
Check mic.
Thank you. Thank Thank you. So these are the trends that where we are going in terms of dealing with the influencer. Sorry, what is the second question?
Covering issues related to the church, how should journalists balance reporting facts versus spreading fake news?
Well, journalists, one of the ethics for the journalism, you cannot be biased. So you really have to stick onto that, if I'm not wrong, because I'm not the journalist, but I've seen from the outside world, you cannot really, when you report something, whether it's religious, whether church or any other article, you cannot be biased. You have to stand in the middle. The objective of journalism and the reporting is to provide people with the information that you know in a simplified form and make people a decision. So you can maybe provide them what could be the trend, what could be the future in the near time, but you cannot really give them the decision of, oh, she is wrong or she's right. So I think the same goes to the religions reporting as well. Anything else?
I think that would be the end of our question and answer portion. Thank you so much, Mr. Kim Tandor. Can we give
Thank
her a
you,
round of
everyone.
applause,
Thank
please? All right. Thank you so much again. And also, please, let us give our panelists a round of applause. And of course, to yourselves as well. No? As you can see, guys, we have already gained a lot of insight from Ms. Kim Tandar, right? So basically, we have learned that journalism had not lost its value in the society and in the status quo, because basically it is still the voice of the voiceless, is what Ms. Mildred Galarpia said earlier. And so I feel like we should also see to it that even with the emergence and integration of AI and other tools that we're going to use moving forward, because again, our journey for technology and innovation is never ending. No? The fact that we are continuing to develop this kind of things just goes to show that we should use it and use these AI tools in a way that we are humanizing it to better suit it to our needs and not use it as a power to overthrow us. Okay, so I hope you guys have learned so much. So let's give ourselves a round of applause once again. Moving forward.
Now, to give us a talk with the topic, Keeping Junior Journalists Cyber Safe, may we call Ms. Jan Golteano from PLDT and SMART. She's the Stakeholder Management Specialist.
A round of applause for her, please.
Maayong buntag sa tanan. Busog na no. Busog na? Okay. So, it's good to see familiar faces here. In fact, I have here my then school paper advisor, Sir Rex Ebarle. I am a product of the Cebu City National Science High School, and I graduated, moingon pa ba ko, sir? More than a decade ago. So, we are also the first batch of the special program in journalism, and that's why I am very confident to be standing here in front of you, because it is now an opportunity given to me to impart knowledge, no? Because PLDT and SMART have been Sunstar Cebu's longtime partner for the reaching out to future journalists. And in fact, it's their 18th year, if I'm not mistaken. And I'm also naka-attend ko sa una when I was still in college. So I will be talking about simple cybersecurity tips, no? Because as journalists and aspiring journalists, internet safety is everyone's responsibility. Correct? Diba? So dili na to i-blame mga to ang mga scammers if kita sad ma-scam because, you know, we have to know these things, no, very basic things, because, you know, we heavily rely on internet nowadays. And in fact, you know, because of the existence of connectivity, this has enabled digital journalism, correct? So as journalists, it is about right for us to know mga tips, no, for how to be safe while being online. Okay. Can you see the presentation? Sorry. Okay. Okay, while waiting, who here, I mean, I know just to share a little bit of a background. Since I am, my team here, we're all here. We are PLDT, we are PLDT and Smart's Group Corporate Communications and Stakeholder Management. And our area of responsibility is here in Visayas, and we are very happy to have been invited to, you know, share some tips, especially since the youth are a huge part of our users, no, sa PLDT and Smart. Now let me start. Okay. Internet safety basics. Can you see my screen already? I cannot see it from here. Yes, okay. First tip. Sorry, it's in Tagalog. Gumamit ng strong passwords at palitan ito regularly. You need to, you know, because we have social media, we are in different social media platforms. So it is imperative that we create strong passwords. So you might ask, Ma'am, how do we create strong passwords? So of course, you need to remember that in creating passwords, it has to be 12 characters, but 14 or more is better. And it should be a combination of, it should be alphanumerical. When we say alphanumerical, it should be a combination of uppercase letters, lowercase letters, numbers, and symbols. Question: is it okay if your password is your birthday? No. But if you ask me, yes, it can be. Because number one, it's easy to remember. But the thing is, you can tweak it a little bit so other people can't guess it, right? For example, you can add numbers or symbols, kadaghang numbers o symbols, diba? Different combinations that you can add as password nimo. So, if you ask me, you should create a password that is easy to be remembered, but it's difficult for others to guess. Okay? And it should be significantly different from your previous passwords. So, if karon inyong password kay inyong birthday, dapat sa sunod, lahiuna po din nyo. Okay? Because what happens if somebody knows your password and then it's just the same, and you just add maybe one exclamation point. Diba? There is a huge possibility that your password will be guessed. And when we say changing passwords regularly, we advise you to at least change it every 3 months. Because like, for example, naaman ko yung mga softwares na ay updates, no? Constant updates. And if ang imuhang account will be susceptible to, you know, different mga malicious attempts, and then you still have your old password with you, dali na lang siya nga ma-scam or makuha ang inyong account. Okay? Next. Now, if you already signed up for a social media account, it is but imperative that you enable the two-factor authentication or 2FA in all of your social media accounts. So raise hands, please. Kinsa to naka-enable na sa 2FA sa ilang mga Facebook, sa ilang mga TikTok, sa ilang mga Instagram, and the like. Raise your hands, please. So gamay pa, hala. Basinog. Mahak niya mo. Because I want to cite my own experience, no? One time, I just woke up at 2 a.m. and then I received an email that somebody from India was trying to log in to my account. And I thought, how come? Diba? And thankfully, I enabled my 2FA. Okay, so if you ask, Ma'am, unsa man ang 2FA, Ma'am? So think of it as an extra layer of protection for your social media accounts that apart from the passwords that they're asking, di ba, ang social media accounts, they ask for passwords. But 2FA is an extra layer of protection that will send you a unique code that only you can access. And if there are attempts of scammers trying to log into your account, they will send a code to whatever registered additional platform that you have, for example, Gmail. Mag-send og code si Facebook sa imo ha. And that is only visible to you. And that protection protects you from potential scamming. So it is important, no, to enable your 2FA. So if you ask how it's done,
to enable two-step verification on Facebook Mobile, open the Facebook app. Go to Settings. Tap on Password and Security.
So purchase the settings, and then you just have to
Here you can
scroll
see
down
two-factor
and
authentication.
see the two-factor
Tap on
authentication.
You have 3 different options. You can use two-factor authenticator app, or you can use your phone to receive a verification code. The third one is the security key. I'm going to enable text SMS verification. If you have your phone number linked with Facebook, it will show you that number to use, or you can add another number if you want. Click on Continue after selecting the number. After adding a number, Facebook will send a verification code on your phone number in SMS. Type here that 6-digit code.
Okay, so that's about it, no? If you still don't know how to enable your 2FA, you can just search it up sa Google and make sure when you go home, you enable your 2FA authentication for all your social media platforms. Okay, next. Next tip that we would like to share with you is the different forms of scams. So I want you to remember 4 terms. Okay? So you might ask, Ma'am, unsa man ni? So these are ways for a scammer to contact you to try and get your personal information and potentially create an identity fraud. First word that I would like you to remember is phishing. Phishing is another way of a cyber attack that will try to lure the victim to click a link via email. Kasuway na mo ani, 'di ba? Naman tay mga email, ay mga mag-send sa ato og links. Another way for you to find out if a link is legitimate is you have to hover your mouse on the link. Do not click it. Hover the mouse on the link and then naay mo show nga address diri sa ubos sa imong lower left screen. It's another way for you to see and verify if the link shared is legitimate. Okay. So that is one attack. And if you mistakenly click on the link sent via email, because phishing is sent via email, your identity will be potentially phished. Okay? Di ba, if musud na mo og link, mo prompt siya og website, and then you will be asked to put all your information, even financial information, which is very scary, di ba? So, if na mo ana na part, halaw, good luck na lang because nakuha na gid ang iyong information. Next is phishing, no? The scammers using the cyber attack called phishing will try to call their potential victims, and they will magpa-as if sila ba o nga representative of a legitimate organization. Most of the time, we receive calls from scammers na they're from the bank. I'm not sure if any of you has tried this, no, getting calls from scammers via call. But what they usually, magpa-as if sila nga taga-bangko sila, and then they will tell you that your account is compromised. That will elicit reaction nimo ba? Of course, makulbaan man ka, di ba? Kung moingon, ma'am, ang imuhang account is due for closing because naakay in ani ng mga issues. But usually ang ilahang spiel ana is, okay ra na ma'am, dili ka mo ari sa bangko. Kay ako ra ang ako ra mo facilitate sa transaction. Online ra ta ma'am. Unya, diha na ka mahibong og mangayo siya og one-time password or CVV or card verification value. So kita karon na naman tay Maya jud ako sulti una, no? Maya GCash, correct? So di ba when we transact, naaman tay madawat na OTP, one-time password. And that one-time password is only unique to us. And that is something that the scammers won't be able to know unless you tell them. Okay? So if sa call, mangutana na gali na nga, ma'am, unsa may naay napadala sa imuha nga code. Pwede nimo ihisgot sa ako unsa na. Ihatag nimo dili. Okay, because after nimo mahatag, wala na imong kwarta sa GCash or sa Maya or any of your digital banks. Okay? So make sure that you do not give these codes to anyone who calls anyone who calls. So, and CVV, if you're not very familiar, ang CVV is the 3-digit code that is found at the back of your cards. And that is only unique and visible to you. Even the banks don't know your CVV. Okay? Next is phishing. So kani naman, kuan sad ni scam ka pinaagi sa QR code. If na mga manghatag ni mog flyers, na ingnon ka nga ma'am, scan lang niya. Be wary of it. Okay? Because naay instance na you will be directed to a malicious link that will potentially get private information. Smishing. So kani very rampant ni siya a few months ago. You receive the scam via text messages. Kisay ka dawat og mga ngani nga text before. Murag abi nimo ni reply na si crush pero si kuan da ito, mga online sabong da ito na mga nag-send sa imuha og mga link. So unsa may buhaton ninyo ana? Ignore. I-delete. Okay? Pero karon wala na mo nadawat no. Wala na. Because telcos like PLDT and Smart are partnering with the National Telecommunications Commission, and we are nag-budget gud mi no nga mapa-strengthen pa nga mo ang cybersecurity wall para amo mga subscribers dili na makadawat og mga scams via text. Okay. Sabtan na so far unsa kitong upat nga phishing attacks na dapat ninyong mahibaw-an? Phishing, quishing, smishing, and unsa? Vishing. Dangan kayong shing-shing, no? Pero, yes, mo na inyo dapat hinumduman. Next, be careful when accessing public Wi-Fi. Diba? Kay kamo mga estudyante, hilig mo connect og public Wi-Fi. Please be wary when connecting to a public Wi-Fi. Because, if not all, most of the public Wi-Fi are not secure. And it will be easily accessed by a bad actor that will potentially interfere with your transaction or steal your data. And if you're not careful, you will be a victim of this. So, how do we ensure that we connect to a public Wi-Fi, to be careful when connecting to a public Wi-Fi? I mean, why should we be worried, no, when connecting to a public Wi-Fi? Of course, number one, data exposure. So encrypted public Wi-Fi networks transmit data in plain text, making it easy for anyone, including bad actors, to intercept and read sensitive information. So this would include your passwords, your emails, and personal messages. Mana ka, ma'am, I don't understand. What's encrypted, unencrypted public Wi-Fi? Meaning, ang imuhang transaction from the device to the router is public. Whatever data that is transmitted from the two devices, visible to anyone having access to that public Wi-Fi. So if, for example, mo use ka sa public Wi-Fi in transferring money, okay, example to your friend, na ay possibility na makakita ang laing tao sa imong transaction. Okay? So, ang katong kwarta nga, munta maadto sa imuhang gusto padalhan, makuha sa laing tao. Am I being clear right now? Yes, ma'am. Okay. So, another thing is if you try to connect to a public Wi-Fi and it's unencrypted, there is a potential device exploitation. So, if attackers gain access to your device over an encrypted network, they can exploit vulnerabilities to install malware, mga virus, no? They can steal files or even take control of your device. And this can lead to further data theft and unauthorized access to accounts, which we do not like. Okay? So how do we... Okay, oh my God. Okay, it's not here, but another tip that I'd like to share with you is how to ensure if a Wi-Fi is safe. Number one, it needs a password, okay? And it comes from the legitimate, say, establishment. Like for example, if you connect to a coffee shop, naman na sila, na may uban na nila nag-subscribe o plan sa PLDT. So, if naa siya password and it really comes from the establishment, it's one way of saying that it's safe, okay? And connections that are safe are it actually has WPA3 or WPA2, which stands for Wi-Fi protected access. So it's another layer of protection that ensures the connectivity is safe. Okay, so ang WPA3 is the most recent update right now. So you just have to hover over the settings, and if you can see that it has WPA2 or 3, then most likely it is safe for you to connect. Get so far? Last, I'm now down to my last tip, no? I see surgery, sige, 3 minutes na lang, ma'am. Sige, last na. Make sure that your software or softwares are updated. For example, si Apple karon, iOS 18, unsa man, mag-upgrade mo or dili? Mag-update mo or dili? Update ta. Because si Apple, the reason man good that they're always updating their softwares is because naa sila yung mga nakita nga vulnerabilities sa previous nga software na pwede masusceptible for attacks from bad actors. That is why you need to always update your device. Even ang mga softwares like, for example, si Facebook, si Messenger, si Instagram, si X, si TikTok, make sure that they're always updated. Okay. I think that's all for my... Do you have any questions for me before I go down? Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Before, just for a shameless plug, we have a booth there at the back. Okay? So, para dili na mo connect og kanang mga public Wi-Fi, pag-subscribe na lang mo no sa among All Access 99. That is good for 15 days. So, that gives 9 GB na siya. All access, bahala magsige mag-stream sa unsa nga kanang platform. So it lasts for 15 days. So you can just avail of that at the back. Okay? Sige. Okay. Naay question. One question. I will be entertaining one question.
Good morning, Miss Jan. I am Justin from Cebu City National Science High School, and I'd like to ask a question po. It's all right. How can telecommunication companies play a pivotal role in enhancing cybersecurity for journalists, especially since journalists are being red tagged by society nowadays? And also, what strategies can be implemented to ensure a safer digital environment for journalists po? Thank you.
Okay, thank you for that $1 million question, Justin. Regards ko sa imong ate. Well, as what I have said a while ago, PLDT and SMART are working with the National Telecommunications Commission, and we have been employing $1 billion project to strengthen our cybersecurity protocols. And if you can see right now, you no longer receive SMS with malicious content, no? So that is also one way of making sure that you are protected as a subscriber. Now, when it comes to red tagging, PLDT, think of PLDT and SMART as a highway, okay? We just provide the connectivity for you to access information and keep in touch with different people online. But we are not owners of the content creators. Like for example, Facebook. We cannot tell Facebook na Facebook has to shut down because our journalists are being red tagged. Because why is it not allowed? Because we are working within the bounds of data privacy. Okay? And because what would our subscribers think if we know where you live, diba? What's your any data, private data. You will think of us as dili data safe ano yung PLDT and SMART. Kikaila sila nato. Okay? So to answer your question, what we're doing is we partner with relevant organizations that are mandated to act. For example, in your case, kaning mga red tagging. So we work with the police. But we can only act if we receive subpoena from the police. Because we cannot give them information about this particular bad actor. So again, bottom line is this is a work of a lot multi-sectoral, it's a multi-sectoral effort. It is not just the job of PLDT and SMART, but rest assured that we're doing our part as well to keep our subscribers protected. Thank you so much, Justin. Thank you so much, Sunstar Cebu, for inviting us.
Wow.
Hello. Thank you so much, Miss Jan, for that very insightful talk. No? I hope you guys have really listened to her discussion. But since we're really running out of time, moving forward with our discussion, we ask our panelists, you may now go down the stage. We have ready a seat for you in front so that we can move to the part 2 of our program.
Okay,
Thank you so
a round of
much.
applause, please, to our discussion reactors. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. Now, ari na ta, sa part 2 sa atong program. So, one of the reasons why we invite you, high school campus journalists, here, because we will be launching the Junior Journals program of Sunstar Cebu. Yes. And to give us an introduction and then to officially launch the Junior Journals program, may we call Dr. Nestor Ramirez, the executive publisher of Sunstar Cebu, to know more about the program. Unsa man ni ang Junior Journals program.
A round of applause.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you to all our invited panelists. Thank you for the insights that you have given, making this activity more valuable to the students. Thank you for Sir Natnat, Don Carlos Gothong National High School, SMART for our longtime partner for this activity. Okay? So, ayaw mo ka hibuong anong gitawag ko nilang doktor, and then I am not bringing a stethoscope, no? Doctor of Education na ay kabalaka kay on and off ko sa journalism, no? Sa una, I was with another publication, Cebu Daily News. I left to join the academe for 10 years, and when Mr. Gahom Vincent Garcia was appointed as president of Sunstar, he tagged me alone. No? So, this is my 3rd year with Sunstar. Okay, so today we will be formally launching the Junior Journal program, which we already have a proof of concept, and it's very effective. Okay, so as what I have said, I am an educator. If I would not prepare a speech, no, I could stand here until the afternoon to talk. Si Ma'am Grace Maki, si Sir Rexy Barley, makarelate yun ana. No? And I know it's Saturday, doon na pamoy inyong mga lakaw. Okay, to start with, the praise, if journalism dies, democracy will follow, highlights the critical role of a free press in maintaining a functional democracy. Journalism informs the public, acts as a watchdog, and foster meaningful public discourse. However, in the Philippines, the media industry has faced challenges, especially with the closure of ABS-CBN and the pandemic's impact. This factor have discouraged young people from pursuing journalism, making the public more vulnerable to disinformation. While educational institutions should ideally lead the efforts to promote journalism, financial and accessibility constraints limit their reach. When I was still the department head of the Department of Journalism of the University of San Jose Recoletos, problema mi sa kadaghan sa estudyante nga mang-enroll. No? If the information I got, no, is precise, karon puwerte na lang yung gamaya. In fact, in my current class in the University of the Visayas, I am happy that the first years who enrolled in BECom has reached 20. No? That's improving because the previous year was only 12. 2 dropped out. To araay ang mga survivors, 2 dropped out, mga 9 na lang tingin na sila karon. Okay? The Junior Journal program began with a simple yet powerful act of citizens journalism. Junior Journal program is not something new. It's technically citizens journalism. A grade 10 student from Abiliana National School, San Francisco, noticed an electric pole along Virama Street that had been damaged by a vehicle and was precariously suspended in the air by wires. Namatingali, nakita ba? Okay? He took video and photos, reported it to Sunstar, and the very next day, the damaged pole was removed. Seeing how quickly his report led to action, the student exclaimed, "Pwede di ay ta makatabang no? Bisan bata pata." Sean, please stand up to be acknowledged. Oh, lingkod na, lingkod na. Inspired by this experience, the student, San Francisco, brought two of his classmates, Russell, please stand up, and Ezekiel, who could not be here, basig nag-date siya. No? He brought Ezekiel and Russell to Sunstar for an orientation on journalism. Their curiosity and enthusiasm sparked something bigger. So it started with one. He invited two of his friends. And as the Central Visayas Regional Athletic Association Sivira Meet approached in May 2024, Sunstar asked Sean and his two classmates who were already with us if they were interested in covering the sports meet. Not only did they eagerly agree, but they also asked if they could bring along more of their classmates, we were expecting only around 5 to 10 volunteers. We were pleasantly surprised when 40 students showed up for training, eager to learn and participate. Please stand up, junior journals. These are some, okay? You may sit down. So if the other students are wondering, why are they wearing a black Sunstar shirt, no, similar to what we are wearing, it's because they are already part of us, part of Sunstar. So young, yet so valuable, and creating their own impact on their own community. This young journalist didn't stop there. When the Palarong Pambansa was held later that year, the volunteers asked if they could cover the event as well. We welcomed the enthusiasm, okay? And an additional 20 students joined, bringing the total number of junior journals to around 60. 60 is a number that is not easy to manage, considering the energy, no, napay mga sana mga ADSD nila, no, grabe ka energetic. We could not have managed them well if not for the help of their nanay, their advisors in their campus publication. Please, Ma'am Ann, please, Ma'am Rose, please stand up, and the other Abiliana advisors, no? Muni sila ang nagtabang nato. Okay? At the Sivira, the junior journals, going back to Sivira, the junior journals focused. By the way, the junior journals does not only consist of students from Abiliana. We have a few from the University of the Visayas. In fact, 2 weeks ago, they have debuted their first episode of their magazine show program over Sunstar, the Campus Chronicles. So ayaw mo kabalaka because anyone who would sign in to the Junior Journal program could be part of all this program. Okay? So at Severa, the Junior Journals focused on taking photos and writing captions for social media posts. Mo pa may kayang buhaton. However, by the time the Palarong Pambansa came around, these young reporters had grown in confidence and skill, submitting full stories about the events they covered. Their improvement was remarkable, a testament to their dedication and passion for storytelling. It did not come easy. Nag-train silag maayo under the tutelage of a veteran sports editor, Mr. Luel Galarpe. Please stand to be acknowledged. Bong. Okay, muna siya. No? So dili ni magic that once you sign into the program, mamaayo na mo. It's a process. Grabe ang ilang training. Grabe ang ilang mentorship. Grabe ang ilang workshop nga gihimo. The involvement of the junior journals, starting from a single report to covering large-scale events, demonstrates how young people can play a crucial role in their individual communities. They are not just observers, they are active participants, learning, growing, and making a real difference. Through their work, they are showing that journalism is not bound by age. It is driven by a commitment to truth and a desire to help your respective communities. Dili dahil ni sa edad. And that is the very reason that this year's Sunstar's reaching out to the future journalists centered on the young ones, the high school. No, that's very strategic. Why? Because it is in high school on my part, it was when I was in high school that the glitter, the attraction to journalism started. May lang gani ko, no? Kay gisugo kog suka pagbalik nako nahimo na kong reporter. And thank you to my previous company for that. No? Naaman dire ang akong long time friend nga panilis ganiha, no? Wa gyud ni siya paglubad hangtod karon gwapo gyapon. No? Samtang ako sa una long hair ko, karon no hair na. Siya sa karon long hair na gyapon siya. No? Okay. So, let's go to the main or the formal objective of this program. Sorry kaayo kay academician ko. So, ato yung i-formal para natay guide in implementing this project. The objective of the Junior Journal program is to provide aspiring journalists with hands-on experience and a comprehensive understanding of the critical role and functions of journalism in our society. Through this initiative, Sunstar Publishing Incorporated aims to cultivate a new generation of journalists who are informed, ethical, and committed to upholding the principles of press freedom and responsible reporting. The specific objective is to equip participants of the Junior Journal program with practical journalism skills. No? We don't intend to make you a scientist because it doesn't need rocket science to practice journalism. Okay? So, to equip with practical journalism skills, including news writing, reporting, and ethical decision-making by engaging them in real-world media activities and mentorship from seasoned journalists over time. Okay? So technically, with the Junior Journal program, we are officially making available the infrastructure, the entire infrastructure of Sunstar as a laboratory for anyone who wants to learn journalism. Basig mangutan na mo, Sir, maigo kami tanan? Mahimo kaming reporter tanan? Of course, I did not expect that. Maybe 1 or 2 or 3, 5, maybe 20 of you, mahimong reporters, I'm happy with that. But the greatest happiness is to make you understand how journalism works. Kanang makasabot mo unsay trabaho sa journalist. No? Because that is only when we are assured that journalism will flourish. Kung way nakasabot sa among gibuhat, ultimately, journalism will perish. And kung mawagtang ang journalism, kung mamatay ang journalism, ang demokrasya musunod. No? So, mauna. Okay. Strategy. Conduct series of trainings among high schools and college students. The strategy is to offer the training to campus publication advisors who will re-echo their learning to their students. So, among i-multiply. Okay. For the advisors, ang Sunstar, welcome kaayo kung gusto mo og immersion. Kay sayod man mi, di gyud namo kaya i-educate ang tanan about journalism. Sunstar is willing to accommodate teachers nga gusto mag-immersion. Okay? So, sila na ang momentor sa ilang mga estudyante. Okay? So, these are the proposed tracks. Journalism, theory and practice, basic and advanced. Broadcasting, that includes FB live streaming, podcasting, vlogging. Apil na nang ipangbuhat anang mga estudyante sa UB sa ilang campus chronicles. Okay? Video production, that includes pre-production, formal production, and post-production. Okay? Online media, how to apply journalism in different media platform. Although nag-start pa lang ang Sunstar sa digital broadcast, pero nanatay magamit nga studio dito. And some of the junior journals have been there. So naanatay magamit. Okay. So under journalism track, we will tackle topics like journalism and the journal, the elements of journalism, the glory of the byline, the power of the press, limitation of the press, the need to be ethical, the news values, types of news stories, framework of news, writing the lead, kana importante kana, writing the body of the story, and the art of the interview. So naa pa may diri advanced journalism, but ari sa ta mag-start sa ubos. No? So amo ning gipanghandaan. No? Although the birth of the junior journal was accidental, it was not planned. No? But now that we are pursuing this, naagad me guide. And we are on the process of creating the curriculum. No? So, kabalo man ta anak gamay. So, guided gyud ta. Okay. So today, Sunstar is officially opening its doors to all who are eager to make a difference. Joining the Junior Journal program is more than just an opportunity. It's your chance to create meaningful impact in your school, your community, and beyond. Imagine being the one to uncover untold stories, to spotlight important issues, and to spark conversation that drive real change. This program equips everyone with the tools and mentorship you need to become a powerful storyteller and a champion for truth. Sa mga consumer of news, nakabasa tingali mo adtong usa ka sapa, no? Sapa may nga nila ana, pero actually kanal na. Wa na may sapa diri sa syudad. Kanal naman na tanan. Kay ito man ang tubig, sapa na sa una. But because of pollution, murky na. And one time, naagian sa atong junior journal, nga usa ka sapa, kanal na gyud, nahimong puti. No? Kung ang itom nahimong puti, there is something wrong. And it was reported by Sunstar, pursued by our reporters, and we established that there was a contamination, a chemical discharge on the canal. No, that is an environmental issue. That if we journalists who are limited in numbers, no, dili naman mi maka-adto sa suok-suok sa mga barangay. But with the junior journals, but with you, no, kamo ang makatabang namo og report. Kamo ang makatabang nga mahatagan og solusyon ang mga problema. If you sign in to the Junior Journal program, you will learn directly from Sunstar's seasoned journalist. Naadik to ay, das luyo dapit. Palihog, tindog, mga taga Sunstar. So you will be trained, working with them, no? Collaborates with like-minded peers and gain the skills to navigate and shape the media landscape. But most importantly, you will become the voice of your community, bringing attention to its challenges, celebrating its successes, and standing strong against misinformation. So, if you want to do more than just witness change, be a part of change, no? If you want to lead the change in your individual community, this is your moment. Your voice has power. Join us and let's make sure it's heard. Sunstar will make sure that you will be heard. To be prioritized in our upcoming Junior Journal trainings, naana ba diha ang na? Okay. Register lang mo diha. Okay? So, di na lang ta mag-question and answer. You register, let's convene together digitally, and let's find time. Maybe Sir Natnat, mo allow pa nato nga mo paggamit sa iyang eskwelahan, no? Nga pagsud nako abi nako og private school sa kanindot. No? So, let's convene and see you soon in the Junior Journal program.
Wow, thank you so much, Dr. Nestor Ramirez, Executive Publisher of Sunstar Cebu. I'm sure daghan kayong ganahan mag-register on Storm.
For sure. And I hope that, I think most of them are very much excited, especially those people, those students that have been part of the Junior Journal success already, since they have already established. Nag-enjoy ba mo so far? Ang katong mga Abellana students na to? Yeah. So, is there anybody else na ganahan mo apil sa atong Junior Journal? Can I see a raise of hand?
Itaas sa mga kamot, sa mga ganahan mo apil.
Wala
No,
ganahan.
gamay ra.
At least.
Wow.
No, at least we can see a lot of hands. For sure, no? If you really wanted to grow your craft and skills together with us, Sunstar is giving you a very good avenue to really hone your skills. And I hope
Okay.
you make use of this since your voice really matters. No? At the end of the day, if you're gonna be there in the future, since you're thinking about your your future, basin pa di ay, you find yourself with us. No? Kana siya.
Yes. And now, Storm, a part of our program is that we will be witnessing another historic event. Because last ni nahitabo, 2004.
Dugayan
So,
na.
20 years.
20 years, yeah.
Di ba?
What is this, Leanne?
So, we will have now the pledge to Sunstar's Code of Ethics. So, may we call all the Sunstar journalists, photojournalists, sports writer to be here in front. Sir? Clap your hands, everybody. These are
Let's give them a
Sunstar
round of
journalists.
applause. Here you'll be given a chance to see the people who will be probably training you in the future, no?
Here in front.
Yes. Pakpakan na to sila.
So maoni
Yes,
ang mga naa sa newspaper, naa sa itong digital platform. Maoni sila ang people behind Sunstar Cebu.
Okay, further explanation about what we're doing. Actually, supposedly, pwede rata diri, diri lang ta, unya ikahuman ninyo, musaka mo diri para musahin ta ani. Okay? Supposedly, this is a private moment for Sunstar. Nga kami, no, in all the talks about journalism, we always heard about ethics, 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 ethics. Unsa man ang ethics? Na nitubag katong dako nga langgam nga naglakaw-lakaw, itik day kuno. Without ethics, wala ang journalism. Kami nga mga journalist, sige migsulti nga let's practice ethics. Today, we will vow, we will promise to all of you that we pledge, we take our oath over our code of ethics. Sunstar has a code of ethics. So mauni siya ang atong activity karon. Lain man kayo, kami sigig encourage ninyo to be ethical, nya wa mo kakita na mo nga nanumpa mi. So, this is the moment you are a witness. Kung masayop man gay mi, kung violate man gay mi sa mong ethics, feel free to call us. Okay?
May we also call Mr. Marlon Cabellon, the utility personnel of this school. Sir?
Cebu City Don Carlos A. Gothong Memorial National High School to lead us in the pledge to Sunstar's Code of Ethics.
Please rise.
Today, we are reminded that journalism serves not just the powerful, but all members of society, especially those who are often overlooked. This is why we have chosen Mr. Cabellon, someone who works behind the scenes, yet ensures the functioning of our spaces to officiate today. Just as journalism aims to serve the common good, Sunstar Cebu's choice today reflects its commitment to amplifying the voices of the most humble members of society.
Please raise your right hand and repeat after me. We, journalists working with Sunstar, do hereby affirm that we have read and understood with the provision of the Sunstar Code, standard and ethics. We solemnly swear that we will be guided by the rule of the code, and we will adhere that as faithfully as we can, knowing we will help us become one more professional, ethical and authentic journalist. So help me God. Congratulations. Congratulations.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen, our Sunstar journalist. Wow! Grabe. Now we can now proceed with the signing. We have our markers here. Wow! Wow, Storm.
Okay, ay mo kalisang kay while nagpirma ang atong mga taga Sunstar, di ba ni promise me nga nami raffle? Oy, kada kong yes, ma'am. Sige. We'll be giving away 10 Sunstar umbrellas. 10 upat ka. Tulo ka Sunstar mag katong na-S. Upat ka smart load nga tag 300 pesos. And usa ka suga. Ayaw gis na ba ang suga? Ha? Ayaw gis na ba? Wata. Okay. Now, para sa winners sa 10 umbrellas, mao ni sila. Minaw gid ha? Si Queer Baruman. Okay. Kanang inighuman lang nila kay ang ay asa si Rose paliw ko sa kuan umbrellas. Anong sigig tan-aw? Asa sir nat? Paliw ko kata. Dong sa Gothong. Sa Gothong mo? Na lang. Okay. Ang umbrella adto kuhaon ninyo ni Ate Rose on that corner, ha? So, umbrella, si Queer Baroman, then si Jeric Gavito, CSC. Jeric, naapa ka? Wala na? Halak ka. Background music. Okay. So wala man si Jeric, no? Gavito, wala? Okay, it goes to Christine Jane Flores. Wala sad? Christine Jane, wala? Wala si Christine Jane. It goes to Sarah Nicole Binharan. Naa? Naawa? Naa. So go i-claim. Next. BJ Chen. Hello? Na si BJ? Hello, kadiyot sa ha? Daliun na to. Next, na si Sarah Nicole. Sarah Nicole. Pila na lang na? How many more? Ha? 7. Sarah Nicole. Joseph Buntuyan. Hala, i-claim na yun kaya ang di mo claim, makuha na yun ng payong. Then si Reyna Ablona. Reyna Ablona, here wa. You need to raise your hand. Wa si Reyna? Borgonia Gwyneth. Payong lang? Okay. Si Wenny Miel from Don Serio. Wenny, is Wenny here? Sige. Sunod si Sabrina Ann Capuno. Kajut lang next, si Jennifer Bilagantol. Naa? Oriel Aguilar. Oriel Aguilar here. Fatima Atilio. Fatima Atilio, naawa.
Fatima.
Sige. All na-claim na ang tanan, tanan payong.
Okay, so next prize.
Angel Villarin.
Angel. Naa kay mug from Sunstar.
Roby Lucero.
Roby, congratulations.
Si Ma'am Maris Canitan for the mug. Si Oriel, na-claim na ni mo imong umbrella? Oriel, okay. Now, let's go sa 300 load.
300 pesos nga load.
Chrislyn Gaudencio.
Wow. Claim your prize here. Side the stage.
Bukaga kay Nana. Laika Dibuayan. Laika here. Sadili Mary Jillian. Sadili is kinsa ni si Laika? Laika? Okay, so Sadili. Sadili here wa. You know what? You need to raise your hand kung naa mo para ta madali. So claim here.
Okay, go. Go, guys.
Ikapila na. One more? Usa na lang?
Napay usa.
Stella Bardillas. Suhurot na. Ang suga.
Okay. Napatay usa ka prize.
Ang winner sa suga.
Ang suga.
Di ni mapaong sugaan. It's an LED rechargeable emergency light. Gikan ni si Saveco so wala ni charge. And the winner is Julie Ugang.
Julie!
Where's Julie? Julie here?
Wala. Uy, wala.
Yuri Johanna.
Yuri Johanna. Wala gihapon. 5, 4. Naa! Okay.
Tingog, okay. So that's all. Mag-photo op ta, ha? So Miss Tandar is still here, so let's take a photo. Asa to tong
Please hold also your Sunstar freebies, smart freebies. Can we please all stand for the photo opportunity? Facing the stage. Sunstar employees, please stay here in front. Sunstar journalists, come on. Okay, students, let's all stand. Advisors. Okay. 10, 9. Can we please all stand for the photo opportunity? How about this side? Ali, aron makita nga itong naong tanan sa digital and sa print. Sunstar journalists here in front. And also the speakers and the panelists sa pinaka front gyud. Okay na. Okay. Maigo, why nahabilin? Hold your Sunstar paypay. Yeah, Sunstar paypay. And also the smart paypay, pwede pod. You hold. Dili kay daghan kay ta, grabe. Okay, why Sunstar dire sa Pika side, please? Okay, ready na bang tanan? Umay, kadaghan na to. Maigo tang tanan sa frame? Maigo ra? Sir Carlo? Okay, isbog daw, kay naay niya mabahilin. Sir! Kabilyon, ari sir, sa front, apilta. Ready na, tagalikod? Ready? Okay? In 3, 2, 1, say Sunstar! 1, 2, 3, smile! Wave naman kayo. Wave daw, wave. Video, video, wave! Say Sunstar Cebu! Yay! Thank you so much everyone for joining us this morning. To all advisors, school advisors, school publication advisors, thank you so much for being so supportive to your students. Have a great weekend, everybody. Thank you. Thank you guys. Pwede kayo magpa-picture here sa front ha, if ganahan mo for your school publication content. Pwede kayo. Our speaker here na din sa atubangan. Thank you so much.